Welcome, my friends. Frustrated to Freedom, episode 100. Whoa, I can remember 180, but we are on 100, but we're not playing darts. The challenge. Well done. You have got to the end of the challenge. Which was to follow what I was doing over this period of my 22 years and trying to give you more information about how the mindset works. So the challenge was 100 days. We have achieved it. You have achieved it. You've followed it and gained knowledge on the way. And I do hope and do believe that now that you have the knowledge, you'll be able to put it into action. Because remember, as I said before, knowledge is information, information is knowledge, but no good unless you take action with it. So the video, from a promotional point of view, we all agree now, is a valuable asset. And one that we should all be thinking about using to our benefit. And I think we've learned that, and we'll definitely do it. Discovering, all of us, the wonderful power of the mental system. So it's the mental system, the brain and the mindset, which we now know does what? Yes, we used to have thoughts and dreams and everything, but now we are in a state where we know how we can control a lot of it. We can control the information we got from the books, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, 1937, and all the others that followed along. The Lazy Man's Way to Riches, follows that. And then we have I Can Make You Rich by Paul McKenna, and The Magic of Thinking Big. Now, these are only some of the books that we've actually gone through. There's no point in listing them all, but these are included in what I am following on now. We've reached the 100, but the next process is to write a book about this series. So the challenge is now, the challenge goes on, and it's now going to be a book. And the book is to follow on, which I've already started. I've written a few introductions and everything else about it. And the title is, would you believe, Frustrated to Freedom to Millionaire. Now there you are. So we're on the way. Now you know that this stuff does work. The process does work. And as I mentioned in the last video, it's like a banking system. Your own private banking system in here. You put in the information. You tag it. You notate it. You put in the details about how you're going to itemize it. And then you want to recover it. So you recover those details with your PIN numbers, with your PIN details that only you know. And this is your private asset. This is how you get to your banking system and how you get to withdraw that information again. Now, the more times you put the information in and withdraw it again will benefit you greatly, because then you can do it quickly. You can get the whole details come out straight away. And this is what we got to do. Now, in the book, I intend to go back over a lot of the details again, but now it'll be in print. So this is another asset. You've now had it in the various forms, so it's in print. It'll be in a downloadable system, PDF and all that sort of thing. And we can also get it on your iPads. So assets are everywhere. And the whole thing comes down to here. But again, information is there, but you have to use it. You have to make use of it. And that, my friends, is what we should all be doing. We should be getting there, and we should be making use of this. So the book itself, now that you've gone through this system, I want you to become members of the book as well. Yes. So you can add your information into it. As you've gone through the system, you could say how you felt the system was working, how the system helped you, and you can give me a few hundred words or whatever you feel like doing, a little bit more than just, okay. It's a book, remember, we got to read. So a couple of sentences or whatever you like, but you have the input to put into this sort of system now. So into this book, and then you'll have your name in print. Wow! And then you write your own book. From the book then, I will be going into some more books, and I will be continuing with this system. Because as far as I'm concerned, the system works, the system is very solid, the system is very constructive and very useful indeed. So I will do this. Lots of people write books and then just forget about them. What I want to do is to somehow or other make this so that people can have the reading, but they can also reflect back on it and give feedback on it as well. And that's what I'd like to be able to do. So the book is on its way. The book has already started the process, so you can get your input to come into the process as well. And the more the merrier. Now, whether it's good, bad or indifferent, I don't mind, as long as it's not too rude. And talking about that old beggar there rabbiting on, this is the chance you can have your input to suggest things. So now that we've reached the process of you've reached the end, you've reached, well done for following on. Now we go on to the next stage. Remember, this never finishes. We are learning and learning all the time. We are learning all the time. All the best, my friends, and thank you very much for following what we have done together. We'll be in touch again. Bye for now.